Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're catching turbot and big Raymondos. Fantastic, straight in the top of the lip. Good morning everybody, welcome back. It's Tuesday morning, I've managed to get another 2 days off work, so we've got tomorrow and today off. I'm over the moon. It's spring tides, variable 1 to 3 winds, not perfect turbot weather, but we're going up and giving them a try anyway. The problem with trying to do a little bit of turbot and brill fishing on spring tides is that you drift far too fast over the bank. It can get up to 3.5 knots drifting over the bank. You're just not going to catch them. But I have had some of my biggest turbot over on spring tides, so we're going to head up there, see how many other boats up there. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Hopefully we can get into a few of these flatties. If we don't, we'll do some sort of other fishing. Before we get going, I just want to give you a little run through of what we're going to do today. As I said on the way down, we're going to try for some turbot and brill. But before we head up to the bank, we're probably going to stop off at the pipe just to see if we can get any mackerel, sand eels, scads, bait like that. So we're heading up there. We don't want to be heading up there blind because we don't know if there's going to be bait on the banks today. So if I could just pop to the pipe, quickly get a couple of mackerel, that'd be great, and then we'll start making our way up there. Half tide is at 10:20, so we want to be heading up around that time so we're not punching into tide, because the tide will start swinging round, save us burning fuel. It's a lot quicker. Stay with us, I'm going to get the boat rod up. Let's start making our way to the pipe. Well, we've arrived at a fishing mark that I call the pipe, and hopefully there's going to be a few mackerel up here. So let's get these feathers set up and let's get them down. Now these are not my normal feathers of choice. These are a set of sabikis. These are made by Watson Lures. I'm going to get these down and we're going to give these a go today. I'll get it round this other side. Now there more than likely will be bait up on the bank. I think inshore fishing's gone up there, so I might give him a call just to see if he is up there and if he is getting any bait. Might be good to do that actually. It might be a critical point, because if he ain't getting any bait, then we're going to have to stick round here and try and get some, because there's no point heading up there if there's no bait. Last thing we want to do is head 8 miles out just to find out that there's no bait fish for us to collect. Yeah, we're on. Feels more like scad this, not mackerel. Yeah, look, 2 scad. Now we're not going to complain, it's still bait, but we want mackerel really. That's what we're after. Couple of scad to start off the session. Not the best start, not the worst, at least we're into some fish right away. Now we are currently drifting at 1 knot. It's very good, to be fair. It's a nice drift speed. I thought we were going to be drifting a lot more out here today at the moment, but not at the moment, so that's good. Can't seem to get into any mackerel. What I might do is might change these feathers over back to some of Andy Lowe's feathers. He hand makes them for me. They just simply catch the mackerel better. I don't know why. Maybe because they're a bigger feather, not quite sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly change those feathers, change it up, and hopefully that'll help us get some mackerel. I've swapped my feathers over to Andy Lowe mackerel feathers. So I'm going to get these down, and hopefully that will get us some mackerel. Now I don't know what the hell is down there over this mark that I've got, but it is full of fish for about 30 foot. From the bottom, 30 foot up, it's full of fish. We're in. We're in. Oh, that's mackerel. That's mackerel. Soon as we swap the feathers, first drop, there feels like a few here. This has got to be a full string. Five ginormous mackerel. Look at that, full string. 5 absolute beauties. Well, that's our bait sorted. Fantastic. I should just stay here and load up all day on these fish. I'll have pot bait to last me years. 5 nice big mackerel there, guys. Massive mackerel. We'll get straight back down just to see if I can get a couple more. If we can get another string full, that'll be us. Aye, aye. Got the bait, now we just need to go get the flatties. What did I say? As soon as we swap those feathers, Andy's Lowe's feathers are awesome for mackerel. I don't know what it is about them. The mackerel, it's like they're attracted to him. Poof. And that's exactly what we want. I'm going to go up for that short little drift again. Let's see if we can get another string. So I'm back up. Let's see if we can get to those mackerel again. Fantastic. Straight in. These feathers for mackerel are unbelievable. Just unbelievable they are. First drop as well, you couldn't have made that up. 5 nice juicy mackerel. One quick more drop, and if not, we're going to head up there. We're not going to waste our time here. The tide is slackening off nicely, and that's what we want for when we're up there, otherwise it's going to be too fast for our turbot fishing. Okay, we haven't been hit. That's it. We're going up there. Cue the music. Let's head up to the banks. Well, we have arrived. The start of the crossing was nice. The end bit, it's a bit windy out here. With these spring tides, it certainly chopped up the water. Just had another boat that's just arrived to come up here fishing. Now what I've done is I've come to the far end of the bank just to give that a go. Just to see if we can get into any of these fish. You don't know unless you're going to be out here. Firm believer that you're not going to catch them at home. So I've got a 10-ounce weight on one, an 8-ounce weight on the other. Hopefully that's going to hold us down. If not, I've got some heavier leads that we can bang on. Let's get into some of these fish. I'll give you a run through of all the rigs and the rods and the setups that I use. Well, I just had a bite on this rod. We've only been up here 2 minutes. I've just let some line out. We're just coming up the edge of the bank. But we're definitely having bites. I thought that was a turbot. Get it straight back down. We're just coming up the edge of the bank now. Just reeling up and I appeared to, oh, the weight's just come off. 100% a cuttlefish then. We just lost it. Must have been a cuttlefish hanging on to the bait. We definitely had a bite earlier on. We're only drifting at 1.2 knots, which is absolutely perfect. So stay with me. I'm just going to get this rod up. We'll go back up for another drift. Just got this rod down and straight away we got weight, and I reckon this is a turbot. I reckon this is a flatty. I'll be very surprised if this ain't. Oh yeah, good pull. Look, it's trying to take me down. What is this? Guys, stay with me here. Wow, what is this? Come on. Nice flatty, big one. Come on. Should be seeing the colour of his eye soon. It's got to be. It's got to be. The way it's fighting, it has to be. Oh, it's a flat. Oh, it's a big rag. We're in the bag. That is not what I thought it was. I thought it was a turbot. It's a rag. I'm quite surprised we've had that. I 100% believe that was either a turbot or brill, everyone. Was not expecting this on these big spring tides. And as you can see, absolutely nailed it in the top of the mouth. Beautiful hook up there. Fantastic. Straight in the top of the lip. Beautiful. I'm going to get him off the hook and we'll give you a better show. Not the turbot we want, but a good start. Well guys, I've just got that rod back out. And I'm sure I've just got weight on this other rod. I'm just giving it line at the moment. Right. Hopefully it weren't us coming up the bank. Giving it a load of line. Just going to wait for weight. Then I'll reel into it. No fish. False alarm. There we are, everybody. Fantastic fish. There's not much meat on this, so I was going to keep it, but I'm probably not now. We're going to chuck her back. Lovely, lovely mouth. Nice to get into a ray. Beautiful, beautiful fish that is. Fantastic. Now this is a female as well, so it's always best to put the females back, that way they'll reproduce. We'll get this back and we'll get you a nice release of it, guys. Over the moon, nice start. Now we want some turbot and brill. I'm going to let her go. Straight back down she goes. Look, there she goes, kiting on the surface. Well guys, I've got a bit of weight here, and I believe that this is going to be a cuttlefish. Just the way it took me on the way up. Must be quite big, there's quite a bit of weight. Hold up, it's a flatty. Oh. Small turbot there, guys, fantastic. Well, I honestly thought that was a cuttlefish. It's a little flatty. Beautiful. We've had one ray now and one small turbot. There you go, guys. Fantastic looking fish. It's only a small one. It's not a big one. Nice to see these little flatties around. Fantastic. Brilliant white there. Beautiful little flatty, but that is far too small for what we want. I've actually got a measure. I'll give him a quick measure and tell you how big he is. Believe it or not, guys, he's 35 centimeters, and you can actually keep that. Look how small that is. We don't keep stuff like that, everyone. That's an absolute tiddler, that is. But I'll get you a release of it. Nice little turbot. Fantastic. Let's try and get some more. Get one 10 times bigger than that. Check the mouth on him. For such a small fish. Engulfed my mackerel bait. Absolutely engulfed it. Fantastic. Let's get a release. Fine small turbot there. Let's get a nice release of him. Straight back down he goes. Well guys, we're just coming over the head and my rod's just gone. I've got a feeling my battery's going to run out. I do apologise if it does. I think we got something on. It's not massive. Well, I think I got something on. Yeah, we've definitely got weight there. Hopefully it's not a cuttlefish. Want another turbot. Nice big one. Not a small thing, we want big thing. Get in. Should be seeing the colour of his eye soon. Now everyone, I do apologise, the camera died, but we caught a 7-pound turbot. Get in. Check that out, guys. You absolute dancer. We're drifting at 3 knots. I'm surprised I'm catching turbot, but we are. Lovely turbot, probably 6-7 poundish. What a lovely turbot that is. Just an almighty fine turbot. Check the mouth out. Fantastic. This is what we've come up for. These absolute beauties. Now, I'll give you a better show of it in a minute, guys. I'm going to get these rods up and we'll go up for another drift. They're on the feed. Well, we had that turbot again on the rig with the beads and the shot leads on. So, seems that that's the way to go, everyone. I seem to be getting a lot more turbot with these attractor beads on and the shot leads. So, I'm over the moon. We've had 2 turbot and a ray. Let's go back up and get some more. Well, everyone, what a beautiful fish this is. Now, the turbot, the reason why I say I always like to keep pressure on it and not lift and wind is because this mouth has got a small membrane. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's very, very weak, very, very weak skin. So it's very easy to pop the hook once you catch them. So you're better off trying to keep the line tight at all times so they don't come off. Tips from telling a turbot to a brill, I always say it. The turbot is more of a diamond shaped underneath if you have a look, where a brill is a lot more oval. It don't have wide bits that point out. Also, the top way to tell is just run your hand along it. If it's a turbot, you'll feel hard knobbles of like cartilage or little balls under the skin. If it's a brill, it'll be nice and smooth like a flounder. Fantastic. Probably a 6 pound turbot, that. 6-7 pound. It's quite thick, quite chunky. I'm over the moon, guys. Let's get some more. Now you can see the overfalls approaching. Probably 20 meters in front of me. That is where the highest point of the bank is. It's where the shallowest point of the sea is round here. As we come over the top of this head, that's where the turbot's going to be. That's why it's so turbulent there, because you've got 180 foot of water pushing up to over 90 foot. And we're fishing at a bank called Bank de la Godine, which is situated on the south coast of Sark, approximately 2 miles off the south coast. And this is where the turbot live. Aye, aye. Okay, we're on the head. This is why we're rocking and rolling. Shallowest part of the bank, we're down to 95 feet. The other side, the bank either side, is 180 foot. So it just gives you a inkling into how big this sandbank is. Very big, very, very big. Well, there's a show of my baits, what I'm using to catch these flatties. Just simple mackerel fillets, cut into half, straight down the length. Fantastic turbot, brill, taupe, ray, bait, you name it. Anything will go for that. Absolutely anything. The turbot's down there, lovely turbot that is, beauty. And we still got 3 rods out. Lots of tide, but it is starting to slacken off now, so things may improve. We might even be able to get 1 more. I seem to have a bit of weight on this rod. Cuttlefish or small turbot? I'll go turbot now. Oh, I think it was cotton. Hold up, no. Well, would you add in it? It's a small bass. Got a small bass. There you go. Nice small bass. Beautiful. Weren't expecting that. You will get bass up here. It's a big sandbank full of sand eels. You'll get loads of bass up here. But that's not what we're after. But I'm over the moon with that. Not very often we get bass up here, so fantastic. Lovely little bass on the mackerel. We'll get this back. Hopefully we get another flat. You beauty. What a day. Well, we'll get you a small release of the bass as well, everyone. Straight back down it goes. Let's head back up for another drift. As I was just pulling the last rod in, we got weight. Cuttlefish, turbot, dogfish, bass. Could be anything. There's a bit of weight here though. Be surprised if it's a cuttlefish. Feels a bit more weighty than a cuttlefish, but what a remarkable day. I know I keep saying it. Oh, it's just let go. It was definitely a cuttlefish. Yeah, it's just let go. 1 bass, 2 turbot, 1 ray. Not a bad day at all. Now, quick bit of info. We are currently at 2:15. The tide has dropped down to 2 knots now. We were screaming through at 3 knots. Well, I'm not complaining, because while screaming through at 3 knots, we had that lovely turbot. So, yeah, I'm buzzing with that. I'd say the tide is starting to ebb off now, because we'll be coming up to half tide. Low water's past us, and the tide is coming up now, so we'll keep persisting, see how we do. I'll just give you a run through of the setup that I'm using. I use Ugly Stick GX2s or Ugly Stick Elite rods. Both are 7'6" in length. All of them are 12 to 20 pound class. I don't really like rods much more than 20 pound class because there's not enough fight in them. Then on my rig, all I've got is a 9-inch boom to an 8-ounce weight with a bead, then a 250 pound break and strain swivel, a 4-foot trace, down to some beads and some shot weights, and then all I've got is a 4-0 Cox and roll with some mackerel fillets on. And these really do the business, guys. You do get a lot of cuttlefish, but you've got to fish between the cuttlefish and then get these turbot. So we're still at it. It's currently 2:30. Let's get some more. Yes. Well, we're back up for another drift, and that sea has calmed right down. It's like a mirror now. There's hardly anything to it. Amazing how it can just change like that once that tide stops. Now, I apologise I didn't let you know, but you probably already know, most of you guys, but anyone that's new to the channel, the reels that I am using are the Penn Squall 1s and the Penn Squall 2s, and they're the 20 size level lines. And I load them up with 40 pound mono, and that's what I use for the main body. So I've got the first rod down, let's get the other 2 down, let's get some more flats. So we're currently drifting between 0.8 and 1 knot. So I may have come a little bit too far up the bank. I didn't realise that it had stopped off that much, but we'll keep drifting it. Shouldn't take us too long to get down there. Just going to take us twice as long, but that'll give us a nice drift. I'm pretty certain we could get another one. You just never know. So the drift has turned, so we're drifting now. Instead of northeast to southwest, we are currently drifting southwest to northeast. Drifting at 0.7 of a knot. The tide is starting to pick up. Problem is, I'm being plagued by cuttlefish while there's not a lot of tide. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to... Oh, I just got a hit then on the way up. That would have been a cuttlefish. We're going to start making our way in. Might go and pull a couple of crab pots on the way in. So stay with us there. And yeah. Hopefully we get a few lobsters and a few brown crab. Okay, it's that time. Let's start making our way to the pipe. It hasn't been a bad day, has it? Lovely turbot there. Fantastic. We have one smaller one, and that ray, and that bass. Lots of mackerel. Good, enjoyable day. Now let's go see if we got some lobsters and some brown crab. Okay, first pot. Just got to watch the rocks here. Okay, first string. They haven't been out long, everyone, so I'm not expecting a massive amount, but they have been baited well. It's nice to get into a ray, a bass and a couple of turbot today. I'm over the moon. Be nice if we can get a couple of lobsters and spider crabs as well. That'd be magnificent. I had a big cock crab here the other day. It's about £5 pounder. It was a beauty. I gave it to the old man. Not like that. Small spider crab. One, two, three. Not a very good start. I've got a tangle on this as well. What we could do is, because we got a bit of time, we can sort this tangle out. Get this string going like clockwork again. Got a nasty tangle there. Keep that out. We can sort that out. Second pot's here. We've just got a couple of spider crabs in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sort this tangle out, get these out, and we'll get onto that next set. Okay, let's go and try a few others. Second string. Now you have to think, guys, I only pulled these 24 hours ago, so I'm not expecting big things. That's for sure. Nice just to get a lobster or two though. Whether we can or not's a different thing. It's spring tide, so they tend to hunker down. Though there ain't a lot of tide around here, a lot of swell this time. So they might be on the move, you never know with lobsters. You never know. Just got a small spider. Small spider crab. One small spider, no good. We got a lobster in the smash pot. Looks like it's going to be its size as well. I've got wrasse here. Normally it'd be kept for pot bait, but I'm going to let him go. It's his lucky day. Got a nice lobster there though. Aye, aye. No measuring that one. Lovely male lobster. That's a keeper. 24 hours soak, get in. Right, that's it. One lobster. I ain't moaning, guys. Let's bait this up. Get onto that next set. Let's get the next one. Just there. We got it. Getting all 24-hour soaks. Nice to get a lobster though. I'm happy with that. Not very good in there. It looks like there's a half decent brown crab. It's just small spider crabs in that one. Not very good in the first one, but the second one, yeah, that's not soft. That's a lovely, lovely crab. That's a keeper. Lovely crab. Those are definitely the crabs we want. Second pot, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spider crabs. We don't want them. Bait this up, next set. I say it every time, please, 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 if you're going to do your own crab pots, there's nothing up with that, but please just watch the rope. You get caught around that, you're going to Davy Jones's locker and you're never coming back. Let's get on to this next set. Hopefully we get some more lobbies. Right. Now there's a reef below me. I've got to watch that. Third set, fourth set. We're on to the fourth already. Fantastic. 24-hour soak, 1 lobster, 1 brown crab. See if we can get some more. Make our day from excellent to magnificent. What a day it's been. 2 turbot, 1 ray, 1 bass. I'm happy. I'm over the moon. The bass was a nice surprise. Guys, I've caught another red mullet. I don't know what the hell. These pots are amazing. They're not catching me lobsters lately, but they're getting me red mullet. Fantastic. Another red mullet. You can't believe it. Well, we've had some species today. Good eating size as well. Beautiful, catching red mullet, I love it. Oh, I see 2 lobsters in this pot. Whether they're in or not, I don't know. One of them might be, the other one's probably not. Well, let's hope one of them's in. Well guys, what a surprise on this pot. Red mullet and lobsters. Let's get them out and give you a show. So guys, here we go, first pot. This is the one with the lobsters. I'm going to get the lobster gauge out because this is going to be close. I've got 2 lobsters in here. First lobster. This is the smallest of the 2. And it's bang on the carapace. Bang on. Bang on the money, that one, guys. That means the second one's in. You beauty. Second one, he's well in. 3 lobsters, you beauty. Fantastic. Get in. "24-hour soak." We do better on a 24-hour soak, guys. Fantastic. I'm buzzing. Been a great day out in the water. We still got more pots to pull yet. Let's get them. Okay, next string. We're here now. We might as well pull them all. Just a small spider crab. Two small spider crabs. Don't want them. See if the second's got anything. Got nothing in there either, and we got no bait, so we're gonna have to bait these up. Fortunately, nothing in that string. Next ones. Loaded with spider crabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Not what we want. I get absolutely plagued with them there. Now, I think there's an inkwell on the end of this. Most of my pots are parlours. I've got creels and a couple of inkwells and 2 soft-eyed pots. Brown crab there, 1 clawer, but that's going to be in. Keep that, the cripple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 there. No good for us. Bait these up, next set. There's Timmy going out. He must be going for a bass or 2 up at the north of the island, round the reefs there. Probably going lure fishing. Now this should be the next creel string that I've got, and then the others are just out there for brown crab. Really, I doubt we'll get any lobsters in those, but we'll still check them. Couple of small spider crabs. 1, 2. They're not worth talking about. Absolutely nothing. Small brown crab and a small spider crab. Well, it's not very good. There's another spider crab in there. They hide everywhere, these things. Let's bait this up, get on to the next 3. See what this does. So apologies you didn't see me pull this string up, everyone. The camera ran out of battery and I really could not be bothered to quickly bang the battery in. So there was nothing in it, so you've missed absolutely nothing. I'm going to get this out. I've got 1 more I want to pull. One of them's inkwells. I'm not going to have anything in that. There's 1 more that I want to pull, and then we're going to start making our way in. So let's get this one out. Let's get on to that last one. Okay, let's get this last one. Just loaded with spider crabs. When I say loaded, I mean loaded. And they're all rubbish, no good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spider crabs. What a mess that was. I'm glad I did pull these now. Get all that out. No lobsters are going to want to go in there with all them spider crabs. I thought it was a lobster then. It's a big bit of seaweed. And again, I'm just full of spider crabs. That's not a bad one. Keep that one. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, guys. That is it. Right, I'm going to bait these 2 up and we're going to start making our way in. Let's start making our way in. What a day it's been. Well everyone, we're back to port now. I've cleaned down the boat, packed the lobsters up. Lovely turbot, £6 this fish weighs, £6 on the dot, so I'm absolutely ecstatic with that. And we have one smaller turbot, we had that blonde ray of about £8, and we also had that small schoolie bass. Lots of coral fish. It was just a fantastic day out there. Thank you all for coming. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next episode. It's Turbo Werbos, baby. Check that out. You beauty. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.